Welcome back to Easy Manage Mobile Pro. In our last tutorial, we walked you through how to reset your password in case you forgot it, helping you keep your account secure. We've also previously covered how to add stores to your worksheet. This time, we're focusing on how to work on your worksheet efficiently so you can manage your tasks with ease and confidence. Let's get started and make your workflow even smoother. Once you create a new worksheet, the No Existing Worksheet status will automatically disappear and will update to Existing Worksheet. Now, simply click on Existing Worksheet to open and start managing your stores. Now click on the first store to begin. In this step, you'll always want to click on Drive to Store before starting your visit. This is a required action that logs your travel and ensures the worksheet records your trip correctly. Once you tap Drive to Store, your default navigation app will open, guiding you to the store location. From there, you can switch back to the Easy Manage Mobile Pro app to continue your workflow. This step demonstrates that you've initiated travel to the store. Before proceeding, an important instructions pop-up may appear. These instructions provide key details about the store or the service requirements. You can choose to keep these instructions visible every time you open a store. If this is your first time using Easy Manage Mobile Pro, your device will ask for location permissions. Make sure to select Allow while using app to enable navigation features. Once your navigation application comes up and routes you to the store, you can follow the navigation or switch back to the Easy Manage Mobile Pro app to continue. Once you have completed your trip to the store, you'll need to mark your arrival. Tap Arrived at Store to confirm that you are now on site and ready to begin your tasks. On this screen, you may see multiple vendors available to work. In this example, we're working with only one vendor. Click on Generic Vendor 1 as this is the vendor that we'll be working on. Once you click the first vendor, you can now simply click on Work Vendor, and the store worksheet widgets will appear. These are the tools you'll use to complete your visit step by step. Store widgets are unique to each vendor and customer. They are not always the same. Some vendors will have different widgets to work based on what is required for the service being performed. In this example, if you have any open tasks, they will be listed here in the Open Tasks section. This is where you can easily view any pending actions or follow-ups required for the store. Review each task carefully and make sure they're completed before finishing your visit. Staying updated on open tasks helps ensure nothing is overlooked and your service remains consistent and thorough. Next, select Invoices to work. If there are invoices that need to be processed, you'll be instructed to take an image using your device's camera. If this doesn't apply to your visit, simply tap on Done Working Invoices to move on. However, if you do have invoices to work, make sure to allow camera access when prompted. You can then either take a clear photo of the invoice or scan the barcode. Once completed, tap Done Working Invoices. This will mark the step as complete and keep your worksheet up to date. Next is Arrival Pictures. Please take clear photos of the department and/or any relevant sections before you begin servicing. These images help document the condition of the area prior to your work. Make sure to capture the full display from top to bottom, including signage and floor setup. There is no limit to the number of pictures you can take, so be sure and take enough pictures to capture the entire department. Once you've taken the necessary photos, tap on Arrival Pictures Done to complete this step and move on with your worksheet. Next, select services to perform that you'll be completing during your store visit. This is a quick and simple way to log the tasks you've worked on. Just tap on the bubbles next to each service that applies to your visit. Make sure to tap all the necessary services to perform. Once you've selected everything you've done, click Done Performing Services to save your selections and move on to the next step. Next is Inventory Actions, where you're now ready to place an order or inventory. We will do a separate training video to discuss and demonstrate all of the different functions in the Inventory Actions widget. But for this example, start by clicking on New Order to begin the process. In this example, we are ordering using the Planogram option. Each section of your racks will be listed on the screen. Simply click on the rack you need to order from, then select the rack position number that requires restocking. Tap the pocket number once to enter your order. You'll see the quantity update automatically. Depending on the settings, you can hold down on the location and it will prompt you to enter a quantity, allow you to order more than one item back to that specific location. Once you've entered all the required pockets, review your selections, then tap Confirm Order to submit. This ensures the store gets the inventory it needs and keeps the display fully stocked. On the next screen, you'll see a section at the top where you can write any notes related to your order. This is helpful if you need to include special instructions or reminders. You'll also have the option to select a return to store date. While it's not required, it's a great way to keep track of when you plan to come back based on the store's service frequency. Click on Continue to add your return to store date, depending on your preference. This helps you keep track of when you plan to service the store next, based on your schedule or store frequency. And you're done! If the order was submitted successfully, a Order is Successfully message will pop up. Simply tap OK to complete the process. In the survey area, you'll see any surveys that are assigned to your store visit. For this particular vendor, there are no surveys available at the moment. It's important to note that we offer separate training videos that are specifically focused on surveys. Depending on the type of survey, whether it's a dynamic survey like a Holiday Destroy or a static survey used for general store data, we'll provide additional focused training to guide you through the steps for completing each one properly. If a survey does apply to you during your visit, simply tap on it, fill out all the required fields, and make sure to include any necessary photos or signatures before submitting. Once finished, tap Done with Survey to mark it as complete and continue with the rest of your worksheet. When you have survey section, it's important to take departure pictures of the departments and any seasonal sections you worked on. These photos help document the final setup and ensure everything is properly completed. Be sure to capture clear images from top to bottom, including all signage and displays. Once you've taken the necessary photos, tap on Departure Pictures Done to complete this step and move forward. If you have any tasks assigned to the store, they will be listed here in the Tasks section. This section is used specifically to create a new task, not to complete existing ones. For example, if you notice that a display is broken, signage is missing or damaged, or there's any other issue that needs attention, you can create a task and attach photos to document it. Once submitted, the task is automatically assigned to the appropriate person or department responsible for following it through. These tasks will then appear at the top of the tasks list the next time the servicer visits the store, making it easy to follow up on any open or unresolved tasks during future visits. Once done with the Tasks section, simply tap Done with Tasks. Now it's time to confirm your checkout time. You can either edit the time manually or simply confirm the time that's already recorded. On the next screen, you'll see your total work time for the visit. Again, you can choose to edit it if needed or just tap Save. After that, a confirmation message will appear asking if you're sure you want to confirm your work time. Tap Confirm to finalize and complete this step. Once you've completed all tasks for the vendor, go ahead and click on Done Working Vendor. The worksheet will then automatically save, confirming that your work has been recorded and completed for this visit. If you have another vendor to work, simply click on the next vendor's name and select Work Vendor to begin servicing that vendor. From there, just follow the same steps you completed with the first vendor, working through each required widget to complete the visit properly. However, in this case, we're only working for first vendor, so what we're going to do is select Finish Store Work to complete the visit for this location. But if you do have a second vendor to work on, you can choose Proceed to working on the second vendor and finish store work later, after both vendors have been completed. Just make sure to follow the same steps for each vendor before wrapping up the visit. Reminder, while you don't need internet access during the worksheet process, a data connection is required to upload and sync your completed work to the system. The app will attempt to upload when a connection is present and automatically sync all your worksheet data. If you had more stores on the same worksheet, the app will load up the next store and you would follow the same process as the first store. Once all the stores are worked and worksheet has been saved, you can go ahead and close the worksheet. A confirmation message will pop up asking if you're sure you want to close it. Simply tap Yes and your worksheet will be successfully closed, marking the end of your store visit. You are now done with the worksheet. From here, you have two options. If you need to begin work at another store, you can go ahead and create a new worksheet. Or if you're finished for now, simply tap on the Home icon at the upper right corner of the screen to return to the main dashboard. And now you're back to the home screen. And that wraps up our full walkthrough on working on your worksheet in Easy Manage Mobile Pro. We covered everything you need to know, from navigating to the store, marking your arrival, selecting vendors, and completing each required widget, including invoices to work, arrival and departure pictures, services to perform, inventory actions, tasks, and surveys. We also showed you how to confirm your time, finish vendor work, save and close your worksheet, and return to the dashboard. As a reminder, we'll be doing a separate training video to discuss and demonstrate all of the different functions available in the Inventory Actions widget, since it contains several important features worth going over in detail. Thanks for following along. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming tutorials. See you in the next video.